Right. This is our Friday afternoon podcast. We are joined by a different guest today. In the name of Peter Alan Sinclair.
Oh God.
He's my he's a more mature friend.
When anyone else fucking says my name, it sounds so weird.
It's double barrel. You can't not.
My mum don't even say Peter Alan Sinclair. Like
you can't not use your double barrel when you've got one. That is.
It's fancy and all, but it just sounds so weird.
No, but you can go into bars and you can be like Peter Alan. How cool is that?
And then no, but that's the thing. Like my brother had to explain that it was double barreled. Like every time I say Peter Alan, and then they're like, "Is that a middle name or something?" I'm like, "No."
Can I be honest? When I first met you, I thought maybe you and your brother were both called Peter, and then you were called Peter Alan. So, you know,
really?
so your mum knew who to shout. If you know what I mean. I'm being serious. I was young. I was 17 when I first met you. Or was I 18? I think I was 18.
You were 18. It's not been that long. Jeez.
It feels like it's a long time. Well, basically, Peter is.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Peter's my mature friend. I like to call him.
Oh God.
Like we've got Ben, he loves anything weird. He loves
conspiracy theorist.
He loves Bigfoot. We got James, who's a racist, and we yet to have Kane on this.
He's the lovable idiot.
Kane is lovable. He's the one who's going to get me my ratings.
He's got the big heart, but he says all the wrong stuff.
So I thought.
Don't bring up women.
I thought we'd start by playing Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh God.
Which is basically, I ask you a question, and then you've got to, obviously answer about me. So I'm going to get some place notes. Talk amongst yourself.
Yeah,
I think I've got some poster stamps around here.
I'm not excited right now.
Look at this. Look at. I've only got one pen though, so I have to share a pen. Look at this.
It's just post-it notes. Really trying to fill in that blank space in the recording, aren't you?
Taylor Swift song, Blank Space. I'm trying to
Shut up.
pull my trousers up to make some shorts. Because even though it's raining out, it's quite hot in my room. Right, so we're going to play Mr. and Mrs. I don't know why there's Smith on the end. It's for my guilty pleasures.
For film, maybe.
This is just to introduce the characters, which is me and you. So, I'll ask you a thing, and then you've got to obviously answer about me. And you can write on this piece of... Obviously, I write my answer, and then I'll give it to you, you write your answer, and then we'll see if we're enjoying. Well, in fact, to save time, we'll just let you write the answer, and I'll just keep it in my head. Right.
Or can't I keep mine in my head?
That is a good point.
I don't really need to write it down, do I?
Because we're not on camera, is it?
They're not going to fucking see it. I'm literally just...
I'm trying to take my work seriously.
Can you hear that? Just me scribbling down.
Right. And after we play this, we can play Deal or No Deal.
I'm already looking out window for an escape route.
We're like 10 minutes in, and you're already on
10 minutes in? You think it's rushing? Probably for 30 seconds.
30 seconds in.
Feels
Please
like
do
2
it.
minutes.
Anyway, right. So pretend we're in a relationship. We're sort of in a relationship, in a friendship. Would you say we're in a friendship?
Not by the end of this.
After this, we're done. What's the one thing, apart from you, that I would save in a fire? Now let me think of my answer.
So much shit I could think of you that would be hilarious.
Okay, I think of I think I've got one.
There's a good joke answer, but
Yeah, am I being serious, or should I go for a?
well,
I'll be serious.
I'll have 2 answers because one's just a funny joke. So.
Right.
Your dignity.
I lost that many years ago.
Never had it. Let me think. Well, half your room is fucking empty now.
I can redecorate them.
Is it a physical object then?
Yes. It's not love.
Oh God, did you really just say it? It's not love.
It's not love.
I lost that a couple of weeks ago. A couple of months really.
I lost that when I was 10.
Oh. You're getting a little rapey now, aren't we?
I'm going to start admitting things I don't want to admit.
There would be like so many objects in this room alone that I could guess that you'd keep. For example, your George VHS is worth nothing, but it's yours for you. But
I kind of thought a bit. I'll give you a clue. I kind of thought smart, which isn't really like me. I kind of thought what thing. There's a lot of stuff in here I could.
Your mum would say that's the first.
There's a lot of stuff here I can claim on the insurance. Like if my TV went up in smoke, I claim that in insurance.
Do you want a cane?
If my Blu-ray collection went, I would be upset, but yeah, it's not the end of the world. Well, it is for me. But
Jar Jar Binks, you'd just rub that in my face.
I'll tell you one day where I've got that. So
well,
I'm thinking
your phone's out of question because it would be in your pocket or something.
Yeah. Nobody would just leave the phone randomly in a fire.
Maybe a PS4.
No, that's one of my first thoughts, but I'll probably go for my laptop because
it's shit. That's what I was thinking.
It's got my data right now. It's got everything I've worked on. So if I lost that, that's like 5 years of my life down the drain. So.
Oh, what a loss.
I've always wanted to restart. That's why I like. That's why I like Edge of Tomorrow so much.
Restart your life. You'd love that shit. Just go to a different.
Right, next question. Some of these questions I can't ask because it's like, what's the most unusual place you've had sex? Right.
What's that?
What sex?
If you brought that up, Kane, that'd be hilarious.
Okay.
Save that one for Kane.
What do you think? See, that this is, you're gonna have to play a guessing game, really. What would you say is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done?
Oh God.
Where to start?
Again, your mum would be like, "Oh, where to start?"
Okay, I just literally thought of one in my head.
That's too broad of an answer, but I will think of a couple.
I tell you what. Yes, I mean, cause it is really kind of impossible to answer, isn't it? But
plus, it's depending on what's embarrassing.
I'll tell you what. I'll just say the one I've just got in my head, and then you can sort of maybe try and think of something maybe could happen. So it involves me in the cinema.
Oh.
I'm trying to think what it was I watched as well now.
There's so many things though, because like you might not find that one story embarrassing, but it's when you went over to Asda and got kicked out of that banned from Asda, but you still go there.
I got my notes up on the wall saying this kid can never come back.
It's just hilarious. Like that's so embarrassing. Like I could not be around you if you got kicked out.
Well, this is like I tell you what. I'll give you a clue. This is sort of Jerry embarrassing off Parks and Recreation.
What in the cinema?
Yeah, the cinema. This is something.
Have you actually told me?
No, I don't think I have. But this is sort of clumsy. If you know, this is something what I don't pride myself on doing too often.
Did you go on the wrong film or something?
No, I do that quite a lot actually.
It's stuff like that regular people might not think that's embarrassing, but that's too embarrassing for me.
Well, to me, I can't.
Because no one else would be like, oh.
I think this is embarrassing to me because I try and pride myself on being quite a classy guy, and this just like.
We're just like scoffing down stuff
right.
in front of everyone.
I'll tell you the story. We had like I don't like popcorn at cinema for obvious reasons. We had like a big box of popcorn, full to the top. Okay.
Did you
just
bin it or kick it?
No. Prior to that, right, this is the bit where you're gonna go, what the hell? But
well, I'll do that every story,
I had this really tight belt on, so I loosened the belt, if you know what I mean, and unbuckled the thing. I thought no one's gonna see, if you know what I mean. It's not. It's not too bad. The popcorn fell over. I completely forgot I unbuckled my belt, so I just stood up. My trousers fell down a little bit. So I don't think anybody saw it. They probably did because it was packed cinema, if you know what I mean. But for me, it was just so cringeworthy. And I sat for the rest of the. I can't remember what film it was, but I sat for the last half hour of the film, just thinking, people have seen. And it's just one of the moments where you think, how did that happen? If you know what I mean. So off the top of my head, that's the most cringiest moment.
It's pretty cringy. Although, there's just day-to-day occurrences that are cringy with you.
Yeah.
You and your romance.
As soon as I wake up, I'm like, bang my head. Right.
What, nothing.
Let's see what else we can... Okay. You might know this. What is my celebrity crush?
Oh, there's a couple, isn't there?
There is a couple. So I'll tell you what, I'll give you any.
Well, I know Margot Robbie is one of them now.
That's everybody's.
It's
not like Margot Robbie. You're not on this planet.
Like I said, I think she was annoying in Suicide Squad, honestly. She got annoying in Suicide Squad. You agreed with me on that.
Some of her dialogue wasn't brilliant.
like 60% of her lines were just cringe.
But I do like her as heart.
Is that the stench of death? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, no, a character did
What
like.
does that mean?
A character did like flip a lot, didn't it?
And then when she said stuff like, "That's a killer app,"
Yeah, crowbar the lines in.
and it's just like,
But I like mannerisms. I like how she like blows her hair and how she handles it.
yeah, that's fine. But like, I'm on about the lines. Like, her dialogue was just so.
No, at the end she was almost like a good guy, wasn't she? And he was like.
Yeah, that was my main problem with Suicide Squad. Everyone was too relatable. Like, I wanted to be challenged to like these guys. Like, I want to like them, but they're being a bit dickish. Like, they're hurting people. But like, and they're worried about killing zombie-like things.
Yeah.
Which I hate that plot, but like,
Yeah.
they're worried about
It's
killing.
tries to work in these are humans if you know.
Yeah, these are humans. Why are we killing humans, guys? You literally, you should be used to this by now.
The whole city's been blown up and they're
like,
worried about.
Deadshot has literally just assassinated an opera singer for a mafia at the start of the film, and that annoys me as well. Deadshot had no fucking good slow-mo shooting scenes. The only shot
I did like
at
the scene from the
start
car now.
where he shot and bounced off. Well, do more shit like that, ricochets, and it was just a waste of a film, honestly. But anyway, anyway.
So
I know Thingy from Office is one of them. I'm not great with names, you know that, but Thingy from Office.
do you know my number one?
I might. It's escaping me at the moment, but I
think
know
she's
Margot
adorable.
Robbie.
And I've already dreamed my dream life with her in the Philippines.
No. I know there is Thingy from. I know Parks and Rec.
Audrey Plaza.
Yeah.
She's top 2.
Yeah.
Well, number 1.
I guess 3. So.
You got 3, but Anna Kendrick number 1 from.
Oh yeah, you
Pitch
said
Perfect.
yeah. Anna Kendrick. I should know.
Let's have a look. What's my favourite sexual position?
Love me. That's what.
You would know you're in a friendship with me. That's what friends discuss.
Yours is all of it.
Okay, how many children do I want? I'm sure I brought this up before.
You have, but like I think you've said different answers sometimes.
I changed it because I see people. At first I wanted a boy and a girl,
Yeah.
but then I saw a family and it didn't really get on, so I've changed it now.
At one point, I'm just recalling what you said. At one point, you said you didn't want a kid, because well, look at you.
Look at the world.
Look at your parents. And then at one point, you said the boy and the girl. Maybe 3 or 4 or something.
Whoa, that's going. I need to get a Jeep if I'm getting 3 or 4.
Oh God.
No. I want. Well, first I wanted a daughter for the obvious reasons. I wanted to be a right slut. I thought it'd be funny.
Plus.
And then now I just want a son because
You can just
I want him to, you know,
fuck him up.
I want him to do things I could never do as a child.
Oh, you're gonna be that guy. Dad, I don't want to go football. You're gonna go football right now.
So now. What year did we get together? Yeah,
when we met. Well, it was 2015.
Because I started a conversation outside our classroom about Star Wars with you and your friend Danny. And ever since then, it's been downhill.
Pretty
Downhill
much.
ride.
I mean, I look back and I'm just upset.
Do you know what this means? Where does your H2B want to go on honeymoon? What's H2B? No idea. After how many dates did we eventually sleep together? Okay.
I don't fucking know.
This is really nasty.
I didn't come to your house until like a couple months ago. To be fair.
Yeah. I kept everything secret. I like to live.
But with lone wolf life.
I like silence.
He's a lone wolf, but yet he wants every relationship under the sun.
I see 2 seconds of eye contact with somebody. Like we could be an amazing relationship together.
Peter, she looked at me. Aaron, it was a reflective mirror. Aaron, she looked at me.
Peter, go ask her out for me.
I could see her and me looking after my lone son.
Who's going to become a footballer?
I'm just going to be drawing on this post-it note now.
This is really narcissist. I mean, I'm into getting you to answer the question about me, but we'll flip it in a minute. You can have the laptop and you can go through some of these.
I just think of random questions.
I love how my first podcast we talked about the news, then God knows what I was talking about the other day, and now the third one, I've got the most mature person out of Friends. I'm going to do Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What's my favourite meal? And this is easy.
Pizza.
Yeah, there we go. We don't even need to speak. We just need
It's
to...
just, well, I would say your most common one you eat is plain
It's
cheese.
because I've got no taste palate and it's just easy to shove down.
Yeah. Because it's Aron.
What's the first movie we saw together?
Oh. Well, I remember the only ticket I have that's at the start is Mad Max.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we saw some before that. We must have. I think.
Would it be The Visit? We came.
No. No, that was after Mad Max. Because Mad Max, I keep my tickets.
Oh, I remember didn't we go after college to watch Mad Max? I think we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We saw it twice, technically.
We did.
It might have been Mad Max.
No, because you went with the girls, didn't you?
Oh. No, I didn't. Did I?
I think you went with the girls, didn't you? I think you went with Kane and all them. I think I didn't come. Or did you go see it with Danny or something? I don't know.
No, I saw it with you. It was just me and you.
We were the first time. I think the Mad Max our first.
Because it was after college, we were like, yeah, Kane, do you want to come?
Well, technically.
And then Kane was all about that story about how he doesn't have any money on the kind.
Every time I want to do something, I haven't got any money. You can't just tell us it doesn't like it.
I mean, today he didn't even come over because he was getting a second haircut for the week.
Basically, guys, you told me Thursday No, when did we go out? Wednesday. He told me Wednesday he can't come and meet us because he's getting his hair cut. Then yesterday he told me he can't come out today because he's getting his hair cut. So he needs to get better at lying.
Either he's got the shittest haircut in the world, or he can't lie correct.
He can't lie for his teeth.
I mean, he couldn't even say, oh yeah, I just didn't want to come. Like, I don't see why that's such a hard thing to say. For Kane anyway, Kane is too outgoing.
We'll put a picture of Kane in the podcast, see?
Oh yeah, totally.
We can see...
A really
we can see
flattering picture of him.
his blonde hair.
Photoshop.
There's only like 20 questions on this page, and apparently if you answer all these questions right, you're meant for each other.
Is this your hope?
This is my hope.
You've had all this
I'm going to have
relationship...
surveys out now.
Having this relationship trouble now, and you're like, am I actually gay? I need to check. With my
I'm just going to the bathroom and check. What's my favourite time of the year?
Well, you say... Well, the annoying thing is like, you like summer because you like sunbathing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you say you like winter because you like staying inside and...
And I like getting dressed up at winter. I love wearing a scarf and like an overcoat.
It would be... Well, yeah, but the same reason really. Because you're fashion, because you're about that crap.
Don't make jokes on drinking.
Stop drinking. Yeah, alcoholic. And then... Yeah, well, are you on about more specific...
Yeah, so what was you saying my favourite time of the year is? The time of the year I go, gee golly, I cannot wait for it to be blank.
Well, a particular holiday, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You say you like Halloween a lot.
I do like Halloween, I can get dressed up, but I don't go anywhere with it.
Recently you've liked Christmas again.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I like Christmas again.
Oh, you don't... everyone's like, why did you hate it in the first place?
I'll tell you why I didn't like it, because there's just too much marketing.
Yeah, but that's sort of something you can avoid if you're good enough.
I think people started missing what Christmas was all about, and then it just got... And since I got quite a big fan base...
Well, let's face it, it's like fucking... It's UK, isn't it? It's like...
Yeah.
It's hardly like...
People start like... Am I being exaggerating? But don't people start doing adverts in like October?
Yeah, that's every holiday now, though.
Yeah.
Halloween, you get stock up during Christmas. Sorry. You get Christmas decorations as you're putting up the Halloween ones and shit sometimes.
So true.
Half and half housing it. Well, your favourite day of the week? It would be in the weekend.
Because I don't have to do anything.
Saturday is my favourite because it's like in the middle of the weekend, you can sleep and stuff. I would say yours would be Sunday for that though.
That's interesting.
Because it's like the laziest day of the week.
I don't have to wear anything fancy.
Yeah.
I can just watch the football and do nothing.
Yeah. Mine is always Saturday just because, you know...
I'm actually going for Saturday now, just because Sunday to me, you know you got Monday coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I was thinking that, but like, it wouldn't surprise me if you said Sunday, because it's you, isn't it? You want to be fucking different all the time.
How's Pokemon Go going? I noticed you
Not
playing it.
really exciting, yeah.
You've got some more words.
You gave up, because you're like, no, fuck me.
This is too popular, I'm not doing this anymore.
I mean, it's fair to say I got some good creative names. the magma is called
badass.
Ass Blast. Because, you know, he's got an ass on his face. I don't know why, but I just call that one Jose.
Jose. My favourite name. That's what I call my son, Jose. And I'm being serious as well, you know I am. God. Right. This is... I
think this podcast is more of an announcement not to fucking know you.
Would I rather spend an evening going out with your parents or my parents?
Parents? Drama. Knowing you, you're a bit of a mother's boy. You sort of we're the same when it comes to our mums. Like, you're probably more of it, but we like to just take the piss and constantly like annoy them.
We got good banter with our mums.
We got the banter. When it comes to dads, not really that.
No, we're not.
I mean, like I said, my dad was fine and stuff, but it wasn't a thing of. I can't really imagine you wanting to stay around with your dad.
No.
A lot. Rovers.
Up the Rovers.
So I guess, just because I'm sure we both agree with this, when it comes to mums and them meeting friends, they're really polite, they're even nice to you.
Yeah.
But as soon as you leave and do the same, like, joking shit, they're like, go upstairs.
It's like the rehearsal's gone.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, they have to look all like they're good people. It's all act. But I guess it could go other way, but I want to just say with my mum, just because I think you'd want to be a baller and just rub it in my face. Well, you guys are busy mates now.
My mum was my best friend. I can say that. Like a little
Which
hint
is
of
so
sadness.
sad. It's sort of sad.
It is a little bit sad.
Even your mum was like,
even mum was like, this is sad, Aron. You need to.
Even your mum's like, I've got more friends than you. I wouldn't consider you a friend. Your mum doesn't even like you.
Do you have a special name for me? You might bitch about me behind my back, I don't know. I've got a name for you. I just call you Pete, really. Or sometimes I call you Alan.
That's exciting.
It's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Like no one has that. I got a friend called Craig. You've already met him.
I've met Craig. He's a nice guy.
Like I said, everyone has like 1,000 nicknames for him. Anything from like.
Mine's Beard.
Well, Craig, Craggle.
A Crackle Puff sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah, and just anything with K's, with any letter you could probably make up Craig's new nickname or something. It's hilarious. But yours don't really have anything special. It's just more. We jokingly say 80 for life, since that's like a joke. But
damn it! I need to get some more nicknames. And
this one, by the way, pause. This Pokemon's called Vaporeon, and because you and your smoking habits, I call it Vape Nation. So, yeah. And then we all know how he likes a bit of innuendo, licky tongue.
He does look like an innuendo. But moving swiftly on, do I have an annoying habit?
Not annoying, but you do have habits. You have your little nicks, don't you? Everyone does.
So I don't have a habit. What annoys you?
You talk.
I look at you.
You breathe. Let me think. There's like habits that you just sort of pick up on, but you just get used to them, don't you? Like Kane's habit is often touching his chest.
Touching his chest when he talks.
Touching his chest to your chest.
Yeah.
Doing that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Stuff like that with Kane, and it's not annoying. It's just quite funny actually. We both do it actually. When we laugh in, where it's we don't outright laugh sometimes. It's funny.
We register and just keep it in our head, don't we?
Yeah, like sometimes we do that with our shoulders.
Yeah.
Like we're exaggerating our laughter, but we're not really laughing. We find it funny, but it's not like we're actually going to start crying over it. We do that. It's not annoying though. It's just how we do it.
It's how we do things.
How we do things in Donny.
Roop.
Jokes aren't jokes.
Everything's just satire.
Yeah.
Layered.
England for you. Nothing annoying now. Just little pieces like that.
You did have an annoying habit, but you stopped doing it.
What?
You kept saying your mum.
Oh yeah. That wasn't a habit. That was just me like trying to get on your nerves.
Oh,
That was hilarious. I used to do it with friends in Asia as well, because I never meant it as an insult. It's like the whole joke was is that people got annoyed, so I just said it.
some people at class, but you only got annoyed. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was so fucking hilarious. People just rolling their eyes constantly. I was like, they generally thought I was trying to...
That's the great thing about us. We can just satire and we can just play characters with no, and people genuinely believe them. And we don't care enough to change, do we?
Kane still hasn't picked up on that. It's hilarious.
Kane still thinks like, you know...
Serious about half the stuff we say. It's quite funny.
Who would play me in a movie of my life?
I've got a good way of saying this. As you're aging, different actors.
As an aging.
Okay. A young you'd play yourself, because it's fucking you.
That's obvious.
Just looking outside a rainy window, listening to Eminem, drinking wine or some crap.
Cheese.
With your cheese, thinking about relationships. A 30-year-old you, either Bradley Cooper,
nice,
or
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. You just go on read constantly. With a stupid ass laugh.
I love a laugh now.
First pick would be Bradley Cooper for your middle-aged you.
A
little older would be George Clooney.
Yes.
And then an old man you would be Robert De Niro.
Yes, it's just better and better.
Would that be a good pick?
So I mentioned him to Marlon Brando.
Alright, you gotta do me now.
Okay.
I fucking gave you some flattery.
I'm joking.
I gave you some flattery shit right there.
You have flattered me for the last half an hour. Right, let me think. Wow, it can be weird. It's like a playground for me now. I don't know why I'm going to say this, but it just feels.
I swear to God.
Andrew Garfield. I don't know why. You got that like bouncy personality, like he does.
Thank you.
I'm serious. So that's sort of now. He can play you sort of now. And as you age.
Andrew Garfield again as he grows up. As he grows up, he plays me.
As you age, wow. I've got so many names in my head.
Okay, you can't think of shit.
I can't think of
No. Whoa, so many names.
So many names.
I only think of Bradley Cooper.
Let's go to the toilet and do some Googling.
Is that what I call it?
I'm thinking Daniel Day-Lewis for some reason. I don't know why. You've got a little bit of Daniel Day-Lewis in you. I'm not even joking.
Alright, let's move on.
I think we're nearly done with this anyway. See what we've missed. What's my favourite part of your body?
This is dangerous right here. Danger territory. Insert penis joke. That is a joke and it's insert penis.
Because it's a joke in one.
That is I'm gonna use that the rest of my life. No, I'm not.
I've already got it down. I'll copyright it.
It's nothing on me, that's fine.
I'm going to tell you anyway. It's your personality, because I don't look at your beauty. I look what's deep within inside you.
Oh, thanks. Say that to any girl and they'll fucking slap you. I don't look at you, you're fucking ugly.
But I like your personality.
It's alright, isn't it?
I think that's about it. So...
Aron loves a bit of hairy legs.
It's only because you only think I've got hairy legs.
Nah, that's your favourite part of a woman's body, hairy legs.
I actually don't mind stuff like that.
Move on already. Before someone gets angry.
You
should invite your mum onto this podcast, it'll be hilarious.
My mum can sit in the
You should just scream like, shut up! we're driving, Aron! Trying to go to bed.
I'm just going to read some comments out to you, what people use this Mr. and Mrs. Smith quiz. This is from Kylie. I love it. We had so much fun using it. and got lots of laughs.
That's a question.
And somebody just put like an X. I think we should start going to brunch together. And do a couple things, like couple dating. We can go to couple counselling. We can... Right, what we're going to do... We're going to end the podcast here because... We're going to go into the news in a minute. We're going to stop this and then we're going to cut it into 2 sections because the last time me and Ben was talking forever, I didn't have enough memory on my phone and it went over like 2 hours and it didn't record it all. Now I do have enough memory on my phone now.
What if you don't even press record right now?
Well, it just wasn't even recording.
We got some gold out of that.
Conspiracies.
Conspiracy.
This can be our rehearsal. We have to start all again.
Alright, see you lads later.
Right, we'll see you in. We'll see you in 2 seconds. Right, we're off again. This time we're gonna do our job.
We had a 1 second break.
Well, no, in fact, this is actually like a week later because I'm really slow at uploading things. So what we've actually done, we've actually lied to you, and we've come back a week later. This is not actually Peter anymore. This is an imposter.
I'm a homeless man. I came off the streets and he gave me food. Shut up! You don't get your cheese. We all know you like slices of cheese, Aaron.
I love slice of cheese. That's not one of my favourites.
That is disgusting, honestly.
Right.
You barbecue a block of cheese and
No, I want to melt
down.
it. Right.
You wasted all that cheese, man.
This is the serious section where
Do you know how fucking gross that cheese must be right now?
an animal probably eating it or something.
They're dead.
There is mixture around this village, so maybe that's why. Maybe some like chemicals in that. Well, I don't know how mixes.
As a zombie apocalypse is gonna break out. Have you seen the new Metal Gear Survive trailer?
No.
It's literally zombies. They've done a zombie game.
That's all they're doing now, isn't it?
They've fucked everything up. Everyone is angry. Like, now the series is gonna go downhill. How dare they? Anyway, carry on. Any exciting news?
Right, yeah, be excited for this news because I've got some bomb storming.
Never say that again. I got some bomb storming.
I don't know why I said that. I just.
And secretly a black man.
I wish.
You are so white.
Come on, you've seen how I can dance.
Oh God. You should say that.
Right. I've got some articles, but I haven't really read through them. I haven't really prepared them, so I'm hoping we can branch some conversation off of them. Yeah, we can
think of something.
We can use our intelligence to come up with some.
Just fucking.
Just read the story, Aaron.
God damn.
Right, boy 3 dies after being bitten by a dog in Halstead. Now, the reason why I actually found this out, not for its comedic value.
Why would you bring this up?
Because I'll tell you why I'm going to bring this
We've
up.
got the sickest sense of humour, and you bring up something.
I've not brought this up for a comedy reason. Right. A lot of like young children are attacked by dogs. You see it all the time. They get too close to the dog. They get too friendly. You know, isn't there like a thing if you look at like a dog for a certain amount of time or something, it has primal instincts. Oh, I think of a lion. I know if you look at a lion in the eyes, it attacks you.
Well, when you first like meet a dog, you're not meant to stare in its eyes.
That's true.
But if like, I know my dog was fine if you was staring at. Well, he was going blind by the end. But you know what I mean. Like when it's your dog or you're familiar with a dog, you're fine with doing pretty much anything. But if you don't know the dog, you're not meant to.
You're not meant to stare. It provokes it.
It's not even that. It doesn't provoke it. It's like almost challenging it.
Yeah.
Because you know.
Lions and
dogs
stuff.
are dogs. Lions and stuff. You need to be educated on the animal kingdom. Lions and dogs and stuff.
But
why the hell would you bring them?
But yeah, it's an American bulldog. What has killed a 3-year-old, and you see this a lot now. You see.
Well, where were the parents? Let's get on.
Well, that's what I'm trying to read.
Before we blame the dog owners and crap.
Well, but.
And I don't want to blame anyone. No, it's just.
But the kids shouldn't be around really a dog at that age anyway. Some dogs do protect kids, because when I was younger, I remember my 2 dogs used to protect me.
Mine is a new story. Like, I was reading it on Reddit. Yeah, Reddit.
I've heard of Reddit.
Oh, you've heard of it. You don't like it,
I don't like anything.
You are, Aaron.
No, like anything what's not me.
Or women.
Rude.
But like this guy actually was like he broke his legs or something down a hill or a mountain or something, and a random stray dog actually stayed
Saved him.
with the kid.
Yeah, I've heard that story.
But anyway, carry on.
But
Good
yeah,
old Lassie.
so I'm just trying to read. I heard screaming, she said, so I'm guessing she was in another room. I did not really associate.
So the kid's dead?
The kid's dead.
Yeah.
I think. What did I say? I think.
I like how we just said that. Yeah, it's dead.
The kid's dead. Don't worry about the kid. Don't worry about
Did the dog chip a tooth?
Where's the dog now? Escaped to Mexico. I did not really associate it with anything terrible.
Walter White, the dog.
And it was like a child having a bit of fun, but then I thought it might not be quite right.
A bit of fun. It's screaming.
The kid screams like, it's just...
You can notably tell when someone's screaming in pain and screaming in laughter and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, blood everywhere! Oh, he's having fun, let him do it. I feel like that... Is that the mother speaking?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
The annoying thing is, like, whenever you hear bad news, it's always someone's fault, like the dog owner or something. I don't want to blame it on anyone.
Well, it's just...
The mother maybe was a little... Not even the fact that they left her with a dog, but you should be able to leave kids with dogs.
Yeah, you should leave
But
pets with...
when a kid's screaming, you tell when it's in pain or something.
Well, I definitely think if you have a younger kid, you need to, watch the kid around, animals. Yeah. And... It does happen a lot now. You do see. Wasn't there a girl who got a face bit by a dog?
Yeah.
And she recently had.
You hear about that old story there where like a kid was literally walking down the road and then the dog was just stray.
Well, I remember when I was younger, I was bit by a dog, but it didn't go deep enough for me to get tetanus. But apparently it was like a playful puppy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's still.
Yeah, my dog.
I still think you have to be careful.
My dog ripped my foot really bad.
Jesus.
When I was younger. Because, like, for whatever reason, he was just really moody. He was in his teenage years, if you will. That's what my mum said. At the time. But, like, I was trying to get over through the kitchen. Because we had a baby gate. Because we always have a baby... We used to have a baby gate.
Yeah,
to keep him out.
Segmented.
Yeah. So we didn't have to worry about him rushing through the door all the time. And one time, I was on one opposite side. I put my foot over and he started biting it. Whatever reason, I don't know why.
We do these things when you're younger.
That's just sort of dogs challenging you, really. Oh, Pokemon.
The part is, this is what is interesting about our site now. There's a thing at the bottom. It goes, do you live in the area? Did you witness the incident? You can leave your email. It's even got the WhatsApp.
Isn't this in a house? How are you meant to witness a...
That's what I mean. I'm guessing,
or hear it or
make sure everything's concrete. Don't want to get a neighbour to chip in. But yeah, I just, like, I sort of read news stories and I sort of look at the bigger picture from the story, if you know what I mean. I definitely think if you have younger kids and you have dogs, you should be careful how it makes, because this sort of stuff seems to be happening a lot. Now, we're going to go on to the Rio Olympics. I'm not really into athletics.
The water there is great. Did you see, like, how those rowers actually...
They're crazy fast, aren't they?
No, they fell into water and you could see the colour of the water was like green. Hilarious.
So they've really gone to effort. But I'm not into athletics. I'm obviously a big football fan. But I've been watching segments of it because I think what interests me in sport is that anyway is like the passion behind the fans, behind the athletes. People what have come from hard backgrounds. And this year at the Olympics seems to be lots of sporting moments. And this is what's going to bring me on to this story. I was watching the other day. Don't know what countries were competing, but neck and neck in a sprint, and she dived across the finishing line just to finish like an inch in front of her, the person she was competing against, and stuff like that really interests me about sports.
What about like the story? It's a clip on you'll be able to see it, but two tennis players, and then he hits the ball and they call it out, but yet the guy who it would have been against was like, no, that was in. I challenge that. Turns out it was in. So he's being a good sportsmanship like that.
That's what I love. I mean, obviously.
And then there's the picture of the South and North Korean women.
Oh yeah.
With the peace sign and stuff.
Yeah, that's also awesome. But this is what
Aaron wants to see the picture.
This is what I think is the most important thing about sport is it's obviously when you're at school, it's about competing. It's about being the best. You got the popular kids who are brackets good at it, and then You've got
The
you
people
know.
like Aaron who are really good at it.
You got the elitists like me.
who don't really care.
But people forget when they're competing what sports is all about, and it's not. I get people. People might not be interested in football playing it because they don't like the sport, but once maybe a year they could play it and they could have fun if people let them.
Yeah.
So I think what was the story I'm about to read basically, I believe a US runner fell over in a race and the US woman stopped and helped her up, so she's given her own personal time to help somebody. And maybe she was losing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But the point is, this is the sort of stuff.
And then there was that one a while back, I forgot if it was Olympics or just something, but that guy like ripped his hamstring and then his dad ran on through security to like carry him so he could actually finish.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember where it's from, but I definitely know what you're talking about. But we're starting to see a lot. This is my favourite moment. This is me trying to segment into football now. But my favourite moment from
exciting.
Obviously my team Barcelona. There's a player called Dani Alves, and he's of ethnic. And they're playing this really racist team, and they threw a banana on the pitch, and then Dani Alves ate the banana. And it's symbols like that, and just like that, which I really, really, really like, and it's why I love sport. From the very beginning, really. Moving on. This relates to us. Can podcasts turn a profit? Now, obviously, this podcast is sort of like a fun, working on a bit of time.
You think this is fun?
I'm dying inside, Aaron. But obviously, there's a lot of podcasts out there that are using, as political campaigns and they're trying to get money. So, I thought this could spark a little debate here. What do you think of podcasts?
Right. Depends what the subject is usually. It's like you need to be unbiased and stuff. Bias. Depending on subjects, because there are a lot of politics involved in a lot of discussions, but I usually listen to a lot of like film ones and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I like ones like XFM, which is Ricky, Steve and Carl, which obviously is just a disaster as soon as start talking, which I just love, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
'Cause I think there's perfection, beauty in imperfections, if you know what I mean. I think that's what I love to listen to, if you know what I mean. I don't like listening to people who are talking perfectly and they revise what they're going to say. So
corrected.
I think.
So on this part of the script here, I'm gonna say that. Sorry.
I won't pay for your bus fare home.
Bitch, please.
But yeah, I wouldn't really call this podcast, but people like just coming up with stories, if you know what I mean, and you get them car radios with the CDs, and you like have like a story.
Yeah.
About like a dog with a ball, which is a reference to something, but but yeah, I like listening to some casual chit chat and banter. I'm not really interested in listening to political ones. So I agree with you. Peter's just passed me a nail. It's like Wolf of Wall Street when he's saying, "I've sold you out."
Better cameras.
And then see you later, the FBI find it.
Yeah, and then.
Well, Peter's basically told me to stop.
Stop life.
That's it. So
slow down.
Is it all over now?
Yeah.
Right, moving
That's
on.
the thing about street fights. Street always wins. I love that film. It's so stupid.
Right. So yesterday, a lot of people got their A-level results through university, and this made me. But I remember leaving school, and you could get your picture took, open your results, and I thought that has to be the most stupidest thing ever. Because what if you fail, and you have to open your results? So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see. I was never really a high flyer anyway at school.
I suppose it's for people who knew they did.
Yeah, if
well.
people are ballers at school and they're good, they're good with numerics and they can work a calculator.
Good with the numbers and the letters.
I'm still counting my fingers, but I don't know my fingers going to my toes. But my point is, I'm sure you're the same as me. You would never dream of going on national television and opening your
God no.
Your results.
I mean, I'm not in the family. My brother's pretty academic.
Yeah.
My mum, she's sort of in between, and then I've always been sort of the creative one. So
yeah.
It's not like I'm stupid or anything, but
No,
I don't really care if I get bad maths or English because I know that's not what's going to be carrying me in my career. So.
Yeah, well, I think I spoke to you about it. So they're like, I just can't do educational structures, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
just,
college was the closest thing I could get to.
college was probably the best I've ever done.
And then uni would be too far. Like, there's too much laid back. Like, going to your own flat. You can go to these lectures.
I'd lose it.
You can go to these lectures if you want to. Or
yeah, and for me and you, we'll just.
You have 6 months to write a paper. Like, you would never do it.
No,
because procrastination is more than just being lazy. My brother agreed. Like, my brother actually did that. He had 3 or so months to write a 5,000 word essay or something.
Yeah.
He stood up 2 nights in a row.
Oh yeah, you told me to do all that too. Yeah.
And he still passed.
Well,
he got like second best or something, which is good. But he knew he would.
I wouldn't be able to do that though. I wouldn't be able to get second best if I did that.
Because the annoying thing is that he agreed with me where he knew that he was better than everyone else in the class.
Yeah.
Like, he was actually helping those people get their best grades.
Yeah.
But procrastination is.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, like, because when I say us, I mean me, you, and Kane at college. We was more helping each other sometimes, weren't we, than actually doing our own work. And I think between us wasn't about 6 films each, weren't we?
Yeah.
And because basically we're both studying film and TV, and was helping other students out shooting their films and stuff like that. And Kane shot his film in a day, edited it in a night, came in, met me at McDonald's the next day, knocked back 2 Red Bulls, and fell asleep in college.
And went baller.
So yeah, I would definitely not go on national TV, and even if I think this is me being really modest now, even if I got good results, I don't think I'll go on national TV because I don't. There's a lot of kids who will never to achieve high grades, if you know what I mean. And I believe myself, I'm not capable of knuckling down and achieving what I know I could. And I think you should be modest towards them, if you know what I mean. It's like the whole sports thing again.
Yeah.
This is moving on to our last topic.
Oh no.
What a shame. Deal or no deal has just been axed, okay? Exactly, nobody cares. In our generation.
Let's say, is this really important?
It's really important, Aaron. But this has got me thinking about game shows in general. Okay, I quite like The Chase, but have game shows died now, if you know what I mean?
Pretty much.
I mean,
remember The Cube? Remember...
What's that thing?
The Golden Balls, or whatever it was. There's so many British...
Like the main
at least British ones that fell through.
I used to like them as a kid, because to see... What's it called, that Japanese one?
Ninja Warrior.
Begins with T. Something Castle.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I used to watch that a lot.
It's usually the international ones that do better.
I used to watch it before you used to go to school.
Because it's different culture and interesting themes. Like, the Japanese with their game shows and stuff are crazy.
Yeah. Because
have
you
you
replay everything like 100 times.
Have you actually seen that one? It's relatively new this year. Like a woman jerks you off and you have to sing a song. And if...
What the...
Yeah. And if you stop the song or ejaculate, then you don't win the money.
It's a
real thing.
It's on TV?
Yeah, this is on TV.
What is happening to our world?
The Japanese are great. That's a game show. That is a great game show. That's hilarious. It's so stupid. Look it up. Look it up real quick.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but put in
Japanese
singing game show or something. It might pop up. By all means, put masturbation on it. But your mum will just come through now and be like, "Why are you looking up there?"
Oh, she's.
I drew a picture for you, by the way. I don't know what it was.
That's quite cool. It's like a little pig. It's like a pig crocodile.
Thanks.
A crop pig. But
your mum.
you know how we both listen to club music,
yeah.
And the pictures of women on. The amount of times we got I'm listening to club music on a big TV, and then my mum comes in and there's like a picture of a woman sprawled out.
And you're like, "Oh, mum, Jesus Christ." You're like, "Oh," and then she's like annoyed at you that you're not watching porn. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Apparently, it's a karaoke show. This is it.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it the one that I'm talking about?
I love how I'm watching this on my YouTube account. So, yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
I'm pretty sure you have to finish the song or something without. Yeah.
This is double thing. He's got no chance.
He has not even started the song.
You can hear his nervousness in his voice.
I want to be on this game show.
Sam you up.
I bet if you showed that to Kane, he'd either cry laughing or straight up get angry, like, what the fuck's that? He's very two-sided with the coin, isn't he? So yeah, that's a bit of new facts for you, Aaron.
I did not know this. What is...
He's going to bookmark that for later to watch.
Favourite lad? Oh my god. No, I'm actually...
Aaron's like really
I'm
interested.
stunned.
Yeah. There's even crazy ones, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I'm going to delete this from my history.
Or add that to your favourites.
Wow.
Where are the Pokemon, Aaron?
So let's get rid of Deal No Deal and replace it with that.
Yeah, the UK version. Singing pub songs.
I would walk 500 miles.
Oh, Aaron would be like, just going there just to... He's that lonely.
I'm just gonna go.
He don't care if he loses all the money. He's like...
I'm not here with the karaoke, guys.
You know, he just whispers, thank you, at the end.
And it's like we're still there. So that's the news over with. We've done Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Very exciting.
It was really exciting. We learnt a lot about each other.
Not really. If anything, I've lost respect for you.
I've lost a little bit of respect for myself.
But say you can't lose respect for me.
Is that impossible?
I'm the innocent one out of you, me and Kane.
I've got a
Kane gets himself into drama by getting angry at shit. You get yourself into drama by loving shit. And I'm just in the middle, like, can't you just maybe not?
You can lay off both our mistakes.
You can't learn off your mistake.
Is it too big?
You're alive.
Absolute burn.
By the way, have you tried the new Dorito flavours yet?
I tried one.
Which one?
A.
The sizzling salsa.
Oh, that's B.
There's cheeseburger and sizzling salsa. The salsa one's great because...
Yeah, B is the salsa one.
Just imagine not needing to dip it in. It's literally... It's already got
Your feet's full of buying a dip.
And then I was putting cheese on it. Put that in the microwave for a couple, like 20, 30
Making
seconds.
nachos.
And nachos. Pretty freaking beastie.
So that's what you've done this week.
That's all I've done.
Ben last week spent a whole week doing a voiceover for his phone, which is appalling. I've been redecorating my room. You've made Doritos. Dorito nachos.
Well, I think I've done the most.
But I've painted the walls of my room.
Didn't really amount to anything, does it? Does anyone really care about your stupid walls, Aaron? Eh?
Well, I do.
Eh? No, you don't. You didn't even want to do your room. In the first place, when everyone was like, yeah, you need to sort out your room. You're like, I don't care.
It took 2 years for me to eventually do it.
Is it worth
Because
it?
I had stuff on.
Is it worth it? Are you going to fill your room up with crap now? Like
No, I want to
sex dolls and shit everywhere. I'm lonely, Mum. Leave me alone.
And a bell doll in the corner.
Just straight up put pictures of women, like Anna Kendrick on it.
That's a good idea. Then. Now I'm not dating. I can. No, because before I started dating.
Don't say that's a good idea.
No, before I started dating, I had like pictures of like girls loud, Spice Girls up on my wall. And I was just taking down when I was dating because it's a bit misleading. But no.
Okay.
When I'm single, I can put
All sorts of stuff.
exactly.
Like do a cane and put Transformers shit on it.
Oh God.
So how do you normally end this stuff?
We usually just sign out.
Lads, see you later.
I can't top that.
That's the Yorkshire way of saying goodbye.
How do I sign out now?
Pop into the shop.
Remember the guy who walked into the shop when we was in the queue?
Ah, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, because the queue was too
He
long.
is still... Alright,
He's still my favourite person.
if anyone out there ever bothers to come to Doncaster, whether it be just because they need to pass there for a train or a plane or something, by the way, don't. But if you ever do,
Really tell Doncaster.
like let's say it's like a zombie capital, like Zombieland or something,
Yeah.
and you can just kill all the zombies. I don't know why I said that. That sounds like something Ben would say. But anyway, there's 3 people in Doncaster that are like
Must see.
First
Me.
and only. No.
Damn it.
You are the one they avoid. Don't look at Aaron, who thinks you like him.
Don't give me 2 seconds of eye contact.
Don't touch him accidentally on the bus. He'd think you're together forever.
Stop marrying, stop proposing.
But the Donny Siren, as we call him, he's next to a bus station. He just sings drunken tabard songs.
Doesn't know the words to songs.
He doesn't know the song. He's like...
He reinvents songs.
How
does he still get a permit?
I don't even know how he even makes money. Well, he's just a likeable guy.
He's a really likeable guy.
The reason why we call him Donny Siren is because he lures you in, and then he eats you.
He lures you in a false sense of good music, and then...
He's a lovable guy. Who's the other one in Doncaster?
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, guy. Never seen him again, but he's like the rarest Pokemon
He's
of all.
like the rarest guy you could meet in Doncaster.
He is the honest guy. He is just the honest working guy. Has had enough of
Honest
shit.
Northerner.
His wife's cheating on him at home. He just wants to get the kids to school. He wants to get them in the line.
He wants to get a crossword, what you cannot wait to do.
He wants to get him to get the crossword, and some kids are in the line. And he's like, for fuck's sake. Basically is. And there's someone else.
Who's the third?
Isn't there?
There's that really tall guy, which fascinated me. There was a guy who's...
Yeah, he's
like
really tall.
He's like taller than a basketball. He was insane. He's like a giant.
I think there was that fight the other day, if you remember it. Were you there?
There's that guy who's on drugs, weren't they, like dancing around.
Oh yeah, him. He might have been it. But there's someone else I'm missing.
It's somebody else who can make
like
it stop free.
On the level of Donny Siren, he was just like doing shit. I don't know what. But anyway, yeah, come to Donny. It's a great place with crazy people. Including Aaron.
And come meet me, Peter, Ben, James, and one day Kane.
Kane. Kane's like the common muck person.
Kane's the peasant.
He's the commoner. Alright, sign
whoa. We cannot sign off without the big AT saying goodbye to the folks.
Alright, say goodbye.
I'm the one who gets the money out of this. You don't know my... Well, you do, don't you?
You don't know my password.
You know my password.
Alright. It's probably the shortest podcast, but like the most detail and shit.
It's supposed to detail. We're professionals. We know.
We're professionals.
We know what we're doing. Right.
Ben and his conspiracies and long pauses.
The conspiracy will go on for days.
James and his racist attributes, and then Kane. Kane would be like confused. He doesn't know what a phone is. He broke his because he was drunk, getting all angry with himself. He broke and lost all of his shit, so he decided to break his phone.
Which makes perfect sense. If all your stuff's broke, just break everything we got left.
Well, why not? Alright, sign out.
Press it.